Welcome back. The Ministry of Energy and Mineral Resources officially raised the coal production target in 2021 by 75 million tons to 625 million tons from the initial target of 550 million tons.
The Ministry of Energy and Mineral Resources officially raised the coal production target in 2021 by 75 million tons to 625 million tons from the initial target of 550 million tons. This ministerial decree comes into force on the date of stipulation, namely 6 April 2021 by the Minister of Energy and Mineral Resources, Arifin Tasrif. The basis for the consideration of this decision, among others, is that the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic on the mining sector in 2020 has resulted in a decline in the economy of mining activities globally. So there is a need for government support through increasing the amount of coal production in 2021 for overseas sales. The additional coal production amounting to 75 million tons is stated for overseas sales and is not subject to a percentage of coal sales for domestic purposes or so-called domestic market obligation. Thus, the additional coal production target could be aimed entirely at overseas sales. IDX Channel team reported.
The increased coal production target by the government shows the abundant availability of coal in Indonesia. This can also be seen from the high level of coal production from year to year. How large has coal production been in recent years? Let's see the data in the first graphic. This is total Indonesian coal production in million tons. In 2021, it is projected to reach 550 million tons. In 2020, it was on the level of 558. 2019, 616 million tons. In 2018, 558 million tons. 2017 and 2016, 461 and 457 million, 56 to be exact, million tons. And with the additional production target in 2021 of 75 million tons, the Association of Indonesian Mining Experts, or PERHAPI, reminded that this increase should remain vigilant. PERHAPI General Chairperson Rizal Kasli assessed that the additional production of 75 million tons was actually intended to further accelerate the economic recovery with a growth target of 5 to 6% this year. However, he warned to be aware of the potential for oversupply as oversupply occurred in the fourth quarter of 2019 to the second quarter of 2020. As a result, the price of coal has dropped to its lowest point in the third quarter of 2020. Not only this oversupply issue, another problem in this sector is related to the development and utilization of coal itself. So what exactly are the coal development and utilization schemes? Let's see the information on the next graphic. This is coal development and utilization scheme. First one is coal gasification, and next one is coal melting, coal making, coal water mix, coal quality improvement, coal for steam power plant at the mouth of the mine, and coal briquette making. And the utilization of coal is still not optimized, where since 2016 the use of domestic coal is still on the range of 20 to 25%. However, the government is currently trying to increase the added value of coal through the downstream mechanism as an effort to maximize the potential of domestic coal sources, which are still abundant, one of which is through gasification. Various incentives are being spread to accelerate the increase in added value of coal, where the incentives on the upstream side are provided by the government. For example, by providing 0% royalties and special coal price formula for coal downstream projects. In the midstream, there are tax holidays, VAT exemption, while for downstream, the benchmark price for coal, the transfer of part of the LPG subsidy to DME. Then the most important thing in the certainty of taker. With the various incentives that have been provided, the government hopes that the coal downstream project does not stop halfway through. And if the utilization of coal is carried out optimally, of course, there will be a number of benefits that will be felt. So what are those? Let's see the next graphic. This is the benefits of developing and utilizing coal. The first one, increase added value and state revenue, increase the use of domestic coal, increase national energy security, and expanding employment. And not only the main part, even coal waste, or known as fly ash and bottom ash, has a large and strategic potential for utilization, one of which is for infrastructure needs. The Energy and Mineral Ministry mentioned that coal waste could be used as mixture for making concrete, where from this step, it is projected that budget savings for infrastructure development by 2028 could reach more than 4 trillion rupiah. Meantime, the utilization of coal can also be seen from the level of use of national energy needs. And let's take a look to the coal utilization data on the next graphic. This is the data for electricity needs and for non-electricity needs. And for electricity needs, the number keeps on increasing from 2016, 75 million tons to 83 million tons in 2017, 91 million tons in 2018, and 99 and 105 million tons in 2019 and 2020. And for 2021, it is projected for the electricity used as much as 113 million tons. And for non-electricity, as you can see the data shown on your screen, the Ministry of Energy and Mineral Resources noted that the use of coal as fuel for power plants has increased rapidly in the last 5 to 6 years. Energy and Mineral Minister Arifin Tasrif revealed that the percentage of coal usage has increased from 30 to 14% in 2015 to 38.04%. And at the same time, the growth in natural gas use is decreasing. Meanwhile, the use of petroleum is shrinking because it is replaced by biofuel. And however, the minister said that the growth of new and renewable energy generators has also increased, and the gap between targets is getting smaller. And this is a positive impact of the rapid development of renewable sources, such as solar power plant and biofuels. And although Indonesia has abundant coal reserve, it is hoped that Indonesia will not only depend on this one mining commodity, especially as an energy source, because of course there are a number of impacts. Therefore, at the same time, efforts to develop new renewable energy sources must continue to be intensified. Stay tuned on Market Headlines because we'll be right back after the break.